Okay, there we go. I've been messing with the video for a minute. It wouldn't start. Hi guys, it's Angie and I am your musical medium and I'm here to give you a solar eclipse, new moon, and Gemini reading for tonight. So as always, we have 3 piles. Take a few deep breaths and pick your pile. I'll let you guys see them real quick there. Oops, they're backwards, but okay, I hope that was enough time. Let's get right to the reading. Okay, and as usual, because of YouTube, I had to pre-pick the songs because of licensing and all that other stuff. So let's go for group 1. And we are at 110. And your song was Don't Go Breaking My Heart by Elton John and Kiki D. Now, this was interesting because I got kind of a different message than what I expected starting from it. And the message that I got for you, Group 1, is about taking chances and feeling safe in taking those chances. This is group 1 is about relationships. Now that can be, there's 2 scenarios coming in there. I got one with friendship, which was saying, yes, you have just come out of some kind of betrayal and you're kind of guarded up. And this is in regards to a friend. Maybe that friend was talking behind your back. I'm not exactly sure of the logistics of what happened, but you had some kind of pain within the friendship is the one scenario. What they're telling me is do not be afraid to open your heart back up to another friend and pursue other friendships. Just because this one person treated you badly does not mean that everybody is going to do that. Take the lesson from this and realize what you want in a friendship and what you deserve. And take it from there, because at least now you know where your boundaries lie. And when you have those firm boundaries, you start attracting, like attracts like. So you'll attract like-minded individuals into your circle that share the same core values that you have, and you won't fall into them, I'm getting manipulation that you were just involved in. So that's the one scenario for the friendship. That was pretty specific. The other scenario is it's a green light if in regards if you're asking about a romantic relationship. The first word that came out was safety. So that's telling me that whatever relationship that you are thinking of pursuing, your heart is safe. Go ahead and try and see where this goes. And there was quite a few messages with the relationship part, the romantic relationship part of this. And the other one is don't be afraid to take chances. You're fine. Take the chance. Take that move. Take that leap. And it will be what it's supposed to be for this time. Some of you out there, this will be your person. Other ones, this is your person for the moment. This is who you need to be with at this time, but it's not necessarily a permanent thing, you know, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It just means that it is for you at this time. So the third message I got for the safety and the taking chances and the don't go breaking my heart is for those of you that are already in a relationship. It's about teamwork. You have to work together. And again, that involves opening your heart. And you also, relationships are what you make them. Okay? As long as you're working as a team and you're both putting the effort in, relationships are what you make them. They're not 100% of the time gonna just flow. You have to be like an ocean wave and ride the ebbs and flows. It's gonna be up, it's gonna be down. You have to be willing to work with each other. Now, if you're in this, just popped in, if you're in a relationship and you're the one doing all the work, that's not a relationship, that's a situationship. It takes two people to make a relationship. It's not one-sided. One-sided relationships are something totally different, and my opinion, they're toxic. If you're just getting one side, you need to get out, because there again, you have to establish those boundaries. You deserve better. So that is the message that I got for group number 1. I hope that helped. Again, the main theme is don't be afraid to take that chance and that you're safe. But also watch out for your boundaries for those that fall in the other categories. All right, number 1, we will see you later, and I hope that helped. Bye, guys. Okay, let's go on to group number 2. If you picked number 2, this is for you. And your song was Dancing in the Moonlight by King Harvest. Okay, and there was a couple themes that ran through here. Group 2, fun, freedom. Your soul needs to come out and play. It's been heavy, let's face it, a heavy past year. Things have been tense. There, you don't know, there really hasn't been any structure. Everything's been up in the air. So you try and do a routine, a new routine, as best you could this past year. Most of us have been into responsibilities, whether that be homeschooling, working from home, which usually your home is your relaxation mode. It's different when you get forced to make it into your work mode and your relaxation mode. It gets jumbled up unless you have an office where you can get in there and close the door and that's it. You shut that door, work stays behind the door. You come out, you have your relaxation. What I got from this song, Dancing in the Moonlight, was it's time to go out and have fun and relax. The kids are out of school, most of them now. Most things are opening up. We're getting ready to be completely done with these masks, thank God. Not to get political about it, but it's part of our life, so it's something that we have to address. And what this is saying is it's time. It's time to go out and have fun. Your soul needs that. Your soul needs to get out, relax, have fun, break loose, be wild, whatever, you feel your soul called to do. Whether that's swimming, going to the beach, going kayaking, fishing, getting out with the girls and being silly, going to the movies, going bowling, whatever. You have to, it's all about getting out there and having a good time. It's about letting that child back out to play. That child's been put away for a little bit because of the heaviness and the responsibilities. And this song is calling to you to let that child come out and play again. It's time. So go out and do whatever wildness you need to do, or if your wildness is just, on the tamer side, do whatever you do to make your soul happy. Your soul it needs a break. It needs to transition into this new time of coming out of the heaviness that it's been in for a while. So go out and have a good time and do whatever you need to do and be free. So that's your message for number 2. I hope that resonated, and we'll see you guys later. Have a good time. Okay, let's go on to group number 3. And your song was Play That Funky Music. Okay, and that's by Wild Cherry. Now, I didn't necessarily get a dancing vibe to this about going to the dance club or anything like that. What I got was you're trying to figure out where you fit in, and you're trying to find your niche, and you're not sure where that niche is because you're looking around you at other people, and you're not quite feeling like you're fitting in where you think you're supposed to. What I got from this song, Play That Funky Music, is to celebrate who you are and your differences. Don't be afraid of your uniqueness, and go your own path and go to the beat of your own drum. This world is starting to celebrate people's differences. Don't be embarrassed by who you are. The God source creator made you specifically the way you are. So go ahead and celebrate that, and don't feel like you have to fit into other people's boxes. The right people will gravitate towards you. You're not going to be embarrassed to be who you are around your people. Your people are going to gravitate towards you, and they're going to love you no matter what your differences are. Whether you, you know, you have piercings wherever, tattoos wherever, it doesn't matter. We all at some point in our life are trying to fit into a certain spot. But I think the key to that is to just be who you are, and then that certain excuse me, that those certain people will gravitate towards you. So it's not like you're trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. You being, for lack of a better word, a square peg. You know, there's other square pegs around, and you'll find each other, or you'll be in a group that does not care about your differences, and they like you because of who you are, not who you're trying to be. So there was another message that just came through. Don't be who other people want you to be. Be who you are. And that's going to constantly change, and that's going to constantly evolve as you grow and get older. That's called life. That's why we're on this planet, to learn, to grow, and to evolve, and to live the best moments that we have. Well, let me put that a different way. To live the moments that we have the best that we can. That's a better way to put it. So don't be embarrassed by who you are, and please, please don't hide or put who you are under a bushel basket, for lack of a better word, because you don't feel like you fit in. We all have a place in this world, and we all are here to do our own unique thing. And everything, you may not think that who you are is important, but it is important. I always tell people, you know, sometimes when they have these big, grand schemes of who, if they're not doing something big and grand, then they're not a somebody. Well, you are a somebody. Everybody is a somebody. And I always tell people, you know, sometimes God doesn't always shout. The God source, whatever you would like to call him or her, doesn't always shout. Sometimes he whispers. And you were given your uniqueness for a reason. So that reason is no more less important than somebody else's reason. It's just different. And that's what they want you to celebrate, your difference. Because we're all here living the life on the planet, and we're all unique, different individuals. So don't feel less because you're different, or you haven't done a grand thing in your eyes, because you don't know how that conversation you had that you didn't even think meant anything affected somebody around you. Those few words you said could have caused a reaction to where this person will become something will become, let's say you're talking about you had a migraine or something, and you're talking to somebody and you're talking about your migraine, that might set this person onto the path to become a neuroscientist, to figure out, why do these migraines happen to some people and not to others? So that little tiny, even though it was a complaint, don't really complain too much, try not to do that. Everybody needs to complain a little, but that little tiny conversation might have set that other person onto a world changer path. And we're not all here to be world changers. We're here for support, healers, all kinds of different things. Like I said, we all have our place. So celebrate your funky self and be who you are. All right, I hope that helped, guys, and we will talk to you later.